Hey YouTubers and friends alike, it's Airplane 312 here. Today is January 16, 2017. I hope you have a nice New Year's. Here's my review of the vehicles and stuff. Sorry about the light and sorry about the quality. Alright, to get into this, it says why when car manufacturers make vehicles, they tailor to one specific phone and not both. I'm sick and tired seeing CD players and stuff tailoring to only one specific phone. Yeah, there's Bluetooth and stuff, but why are you tailoring to one specific phone? I always see Apple. Apple, Apple, Apple. Why not Android? Why not LG? Why not Microsoft? Why don't you build a vehicle with a player that tailors to both? And then you can sell as many as you want. Why? Every time I see an ad, it always shows Apple. I'm sorry. But it's ridiculous. I want to buy a vehicle that tailors to both. If I change phones, I do not have to worry to change a stupid thing in the vehicle to tailor to both. This is my opinion. I don't know why. I'll buy a vehicle that I like. I'm sorry, but I'm a Chevy's person. I probably always will be. Not saying in the future I'll go to Ford, Ram. There's 3 top makers. I always forget the last one, but I know it's Ford, GM. I think Toyota or Ram. Something like that. I'm sick and tired of seeing videos that only tailor to one. If you're going to do tailor to one, why don't you put a disclaimer saying it tailors to both, but we apologize, but we're getting paid by this company. You don't have to tell amount. Put a disclaimer and say it tailors to both. There's 2 vehicles I'm looking at. The 2008 Chevy Equinox or one of the brands of the Buick of 2018 or the older generations. It's nothing bad about the older generations. It's just like I was saying. The older will never phase out. It will never phase out. Sorry, I got an itch. It will never phase out. I don't care. You could tell me all you want. It will never phase out. It's just like stuff that never phase out. I'll get better and be happy. Why? Can you explain why? If any of your big corporations listening to this right now, tell me, why are you doing this? It frustrates me. Just pick a vehicle that you're going to make, keep on making them, and tailor to both phones. I know it's competition between them. But every time I see it, it only tailors to one. It frustrates me. I know you can make them work for both. But if you're going to charge a phone, why don't you tailor to both? There. Now that faces a blind out. Sorry, but I'm in my room and you can tell I got one LED light. It's so bright. But why? Pretty soon I'm gonna make my house smart. But it takes money to do it. I want to do it at my own time, my own decisions, to move towards a smart home. But I do have echo. Just like this. If you can hear her in the background, I might do this for you guys. Echo. Testing.
Receiving. Over.
If you can hear that, you can tell I got an Amazon Echo. Echo Castle.
Canceling.
See, you can hear her because I'm saying the word and say Alexa. There's 3 of them. I'm going to skip one of them because I don't want that device all of a sudden to go on. Yeah, I might get the Google version and tailor to both. It takes money to satisfy. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm not asking for any favors. If the companies want to send me something, go right ahead. It's up to them. It's up to me to make the full decision of testing it. Wow, this video is getting so long. I'm going to try to make a promise during this New Year's resolution. Sorry for my speech. I'm planning on to make one video per month anytime during that period of a month. It might not land on an exact date, like February 16, 2017. It will depend on my schedule. This is my first one this year. I just like to wish you guys a happy New Year's. Hopefully this New Year's will do good. And hopefully we can survive for another year. You never know when your last time ever gonna exist. All I'm saying, the world will end when we least expect it. I'll say this again. The world will end when we least expect it. That means it can happen anytime. It can happen right now. We're not going about to post this. You don't know. It's amazing how generation after generation. I know the companies are gonna get smarter and smarter and smarter. Pretty soon, I bet you within 2,000 years from now, or 5,000, or even 100 years from now, it's gonna become 3 becomes 2, and pretty soon it's gonna become 1. Which one is going to dominate the market and wipe the market clean? Then pretty soon the cars, like the Buick and the Equinox, will merge, merge, and pretty soon you'll be down to the top 3 vehicles that you get to pick. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in my generation. It might happen in your generation when this video is looked at in 100 years. I wonder what it's going to be in 20 years. It's not funny. Go ahead, Sam. Look ugly. It takes a person to say that when they truly are. I'm not trying to defend anyone or try to be rude. This is like I was saying. What goes around comes around. It's karma. Karma can bite you in the butt. Karma can be nice or neutral. This is a balance skill. Who's gonna win? I've been bullied all my life. Been called Four Eyes all my life. I said it when I was in my third grade. Within 1 year, the person that told me I was Four Eyes, within I think 2 years or 1 year after they said it, and I said what goes around comes around, they end up having glasses. Sorry, I got an itch. It's like the old saying, what goes around. And I'm going to keep on saying, what goes around comes around. What's next? Having a car, when you buy a car, the phone magically connects to your phone. What's going to happen? The phone magically connects to your car without you giving it permission. It automatically senses your phone when you sit in the driver's seat. Push the start button. It says now connected to Samsung. Now connected to your new Apple device. And then you're probably going to say, wait, I didn't even have to hit connect. My Bluetooth is not even on. What's next? That happens, automakers. Give me a credit. That's all I want. What are you going to do? Give me a car that has that? It's crazy. What's next? That? What's next? Have virtual cell phone on your wristwatch? I'm telling you, you're not going to tell me this is not going to exist. It will. It's probably it exists right now. And I even know. What's next? Send your cell phone down and magically talk to the person? Or hold your phone like I'm holding a phone now, recording myself, and have a projection go right to the ground or surface that you're pointing at and actually seeing the person as a hologram or a full hologram. You could talk to the person. What's next? People say, oh, landlines are, I'm sorry, going off the subjects and stuff and rambling over different stuff. Yeah, you say, in 10 years, landlines are not going to exist anymore. You want to bet? It's just like the albums. The vinyl albums. They're coming back. Certain stuff will not be obsolete until there's a point that it will stop. It won't. Sorry about the hat. I'm trying to be aiming this correctly so the light, how you see, because I'm only going to videotape this once. I'm not going to edit. Later on, I will. I can't believe it. It's just like the TVs and stuff. The older generation's TVs are going to still be almost pushing the buttons of becoming completely obsolete. But I bet you within 30, 40 years, it's going to come back. It's strange. It will come back. I'm sad. I'm sorry for saying it, but it's going to come back. I have to switch fingers and stuff because my arms are getting sore. But certain stuff will never get obsolete. It's a history of revolution. I'm part of teeter-totter from the older generations, from the, I think, 1980s backwards. So people are probably in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, or 80s, or 90s. No offense about your age. But I feel like I'm in teeter-totter in their generation. Because I was born really close to the beginning of the newest generation. And now there's a newer generation. It's going to keep on continuously happening. It's just like the in with the O, or in with the new, out with the O. It's amazing how history came about. I'm from in America. I call it America, but it's the United States. If I say America, that covers Canada, it covers the United States, it covers South Mexico, it covers both South and North. But since I said I'm from the United States, that covers the part where I'm from. I like the history of the Social Security. I like the history of Medicare. Now, it's a healthcare. It's just like this. History revolves around it again. And there's still people who want to get rid of Social Security and Medicare. Really? You're really going to get something that's very old and working? Yeah, there's still bugs, but working? Why are you doing it? Don't say I'm a this party or this party. I'm an independent. I make my own decisions. I like most of the law. I just don't know why. Can someone truly explain why all this stuff keeps continuously happening? The sad truth is, I believe it already has happened again. I think I'm pretty crazy to think this stuff has already repeatedly occurred. I think it happened multiple times. I think all our minds, during a certain point, got wiped and repeatedly go back to a point and then start all over again. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking of it. There's going to become a point that a vehicle, a self-driving car, a virtually driverless car that we had to plug into a source to get electricity. That means like a cell phone that you plug in virtually magically charges. Not even had to harm the vehicle because it's giving so much power. I know, one of these days. We're going to have free internet. Free cable. Because it's going to come to a certain point. It's going to absolutely blow my mind when this happens. If I pass away, hopefully it will happen. People say, it will never happen. It will never happen. So it's like telling my family, 2 people in my family, and several other people, they said a car needs to combust. You have to think. Think for a moment. Oh, it needs oil for this, blah, 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 blah. Do you realize what's going to happen? You tell someone, no, 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 and you keep pushing forward until you make it reality and shut up those people that told you otherwise. Oh, you made a vehicle that runs off of that? Seriously? Think. These big companies are getting greedy that they do not want this to occur. It will occur. Self-driverless cars. That's what we want now. Because our time is precious. Yeah, we have to fill up. But you think. Think for a moment. A self-driverless car. Every night you have to plug into your home or plug into a source to sell the energy that's built up in the car towards the building. It'd be sad to see gas stations go away. But they're going to adapt. I bet you they will adapt. That instead of the gas fuel pumps, it was connected to sell the energy to them. They give you a small percentage. And you can go in the store and shop. While sitting, giving it electricity, saving big corporations more and more and more and more money. Think. It's going to happen. This is going to be a long video. I might have to break it up into sections. Think. And back to the very beginning of this video. Why do you tailor to one specific deal? I want to make my own choice. Picking a vehicle that's safe, reliable, and can get me to point A to point B. I don't have to get a definition of what kind of safety I want. All I want is the absolute bare minimum of the newer technology of safe. And I want it to start saving money. Do you see why people are getting greedier and greedier? I'm not trying to offend the people that are so wealthy or backlash the people that are poor or middle class. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you people. It's up to you to give me a thumbs up. It's up to you to give me a thumbs up. I like people to give me a thumbs up. My goal is at least 10 likes. That's my true absolute goal. If I'd never make a video again, at least 10 likes per year of all my videos. Or, if I make views, I'm going to aim for 2. It's crazy. Ask for 2 likes. People say, why are you aiming for 2? I'm a small YouTube channel. Aiming for 2, I can hit that in no time. It's just like the device that you hear in the background. Yeah. I got this from the YouTube channel. And here, lots and lots of reviews. And shop mostly on Amazon. I don't have Amazon Prime. Because I don't want to spend $100. If I don't shop with Amazon so much, and I only buy a product every month, it's not worth the investment. If I hit $49 now, I remember when it was $25. I was fine when it went to $35. Yeah, it's $10 more. Now I see it at $49. You know what's going to happen? They're going to eventually force people, now $49 is going to be $69 or $59 or $79. And eventually they're going to say, okay, now it's $99 or more to get free shipping. And by that time, who knows what Amazon Prime is going to be? Like maybe 120, 130. If people say, oh no, it's not going to happen like that. I got Netflix when you get you can stream 2 videos for $9. Now it's about 10. I think it was $8.99, $7.99. I think it was roughly. But it's cost of doing business. I can understand a business side. I can understand how much money you have to make to order to survive yourself and the company. It's just like the bottle of water. The bottle of water probably costs the company, a plastic bottle costs 10 cents to make. The cost of filling it, maybe tack on in there 10 cents. Total cost 20 cents. Bottle in a package of 24. Maybe 20 cents times 20 cents. You could say easily 20 times $4.80, which would say $5 for the sake of solution. Costs putting a wrap around the package, maybe, you could just call it 5. And then pay someone to stack it high. If you can get 100 on one pallet, it's $500 put in cooler, so now you're putting it at $525, and then you're getting to sell it to a wholesaler for maybe $1,500. You cover your costs, so you're now down to $925 profit. You figure that out. Then a wholesaler sells it to the retailer, and that's why you're seeing these prices so high. That's why you're seeing these bottles at $1, $1.25, $1.50, now $2. Some areas probably you seeing $3.50 for a simple bottle of water. It's convenience to us. Don't throw that water bottle away. recycle it if you're going to throw it, or take it and put water in yourself. Put tap water in. That's all the water is tap water. Filtration of filter water. I don't give a care. You see two different brands of water. I bet you 1%, I bet you 99.9% of it is exactly the same water. I bet you, saying the Koch brothers, the Pepsi and Coca-Cola, I bet you they're the exact same company. But they separate it, sold it to increments so they can battle each other, so they don't come full monopolize the market. It's so strange how life comes around. I think if I reach right, it's just like this. Crystal Pepsi. It's reversed. I don't know why, but it's reversed. Crystal Pepsi. They say it's gonna not come back. Yeah, I'm giving it a shout out. I like Coke products. I like Pepsi products. Just one moment, I have to pause it. It's just like, I'm sorry if this stopped and I forgot where I left off. But certain products will come back. I like that Crystal Pepsi. It went away. Guess what? It's back. It takes a lot of companies to realize we brought something back that became popular again. This is like our surge product from the Coca-Cola. It's still here. It's still popular. It's still selling in my area. Eventually, maybe in 5 years, it'll go away. And then in another 20 years again, it'll probably come back. It's a cycle. What's next? Crystal Cherry Pepsi. Crystal Cherry Pepsi. Classic. Or Sherry Temple.